Good, hey everybody, it's SK again. We are not going to discuss what happened in the last episode, partially because I don't really wait, no, I do remember what happened last episode. So yeah, we're definitely not going to discuss what happened last episode. We're just gonna go right into maybe trying to get rank 10, because I really need to get some little brain power parts, McJiggery-doo going. Oh, we dropped the third. Poop. But anyway, we're not going to discuss what happened last episode because I would like to just sort of dive in and... Crap, what did I do with my stuff here? This is the stuff you do before you start recording, by the way. You know, if you're professional like I am, if you do this for a living like I do, but by the way, I don't. Not even close. I don't want to give you a key. I want to give you earth crystals. I apologize if I'm a bit scattered-brained, because right now my brain is not doing the things. I've been up for quite a fair bit of time. I actually was at work at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and I was working until fairly late the night prior, and it's been a hell of a week since the last time I played me some FFXI'ed McJigs. So I would like to just pay attention to this, if that is okay. Breaking barriers? That sounds about right. The authorities are saying that a dark cloud of despair is looming over the kingdom. They're asking for the assistance of only the best adventurers. Of course I am. I proceed to the audience chamber of the Chateau d'Orgueil. The world His Highness is not feeling that well. He may not be present for your briefing. Alrighty. So I have this shit open up in the wiki because, again, as is mentioned, this is old school, like, RPG style, and I have no freaking clue where the hell any of this is going. And yes, I know, I realize it kind of, you know, my immersion! It kind of destroys the whole immersive aspect and trying to figure it out. For like, are you kidding me? Like, there's a difference between being like, hey, go here and figure it out for yourself, and the bullshit that Final Fantasy XI does, in which it's like, hey, this person, you know, hey, my fire is not lighting the way it needs to. Go get me another whetstone. Well, the problem is the whetstone is, like, in, you know, at the very last section of a cave guarded by a notorious monster. It's the legendary whetstone, and in order to get the legendary whetstone, you need to get this mythical pickaxe that you can only get from this other guy, that you have to trade him a bunch of ingots, and, you know... And to make those ingots, you have to get this ore that drops from an NM that's on like a 48-hour timer. And even then, it's an RNG lottery spawn, and, you know, there's only like a 15% chance that the ore is gonna drop, and just like... Oh, and did I mention that in order to talk to this person, you can only talk to them on, like, Fire's Day? You know, at the lunar eclipse, otherwise you're basically shit out of luck. Sucks to be you, try again next year. I love this music, man. I am rocking some of this music right now. I can very much appreciate it. Story times? Story times! As I hover up the stairs. Long have we awaited your arrival. Your assistance is required in a mission for the kingdom. Where is the king, you ask? His Highness has retired to his quarters for the day. Recently he has not been in the best of health. There's no need to be concerned for my father's condition. Now that Lightbringer has found its way back to Sandoria, the king has begun to show great improvement. He should be back to his normal self within days. Are we sure that the Lightbringer is not what's causing him to, like, die and stuff and things? Now, as far as the reason you were summoned here, the Paps has called upon you to perform an investigation. His Holiness should be here shortly. Oh boy, Palpatine wants to say hi. Great. I apologize for my tardiness. I have assembled you all here today to report a grave new finding. It seems as of late the magical wall of sorts has been placed around Sandoria. A magical wall, you say? What is more, the barrier greatly resembles the one that was utilized during the Great War to protect Tevnazia from its enemies. An elemental barrier. Quite odd. To my knowledge, only an heir to the Tevnazian throne would be able to procure such magic. Roshan Folk. That scoundrel is up to something. However, what could his motives be? The magic wall has brought no harm to the kingdom, has it? While this is true, there are still many aspects of the phenomenon that we do not understand. I feel it may be unwise to come to any hasty conclusions. Ah, and this is why you have requested the assistance of the adventurer. Oh, I'm Guinea Pig Town. Fantastic. That is correct, Your Highness. To maintain such a wall, the medium is required at its center. While mediums differ depending upon the type of magic used, I am positive that one is buried somewhere near Sandoria. And its location is? With Sandoria as its center, it can be assumed that 3 mediums have to be buried. Or have been buried. As far as I can ascertain, there would be one in each areas of Volbro, Valdania, and Norvellen. If it were me, I would bury them somewhere an adventure would be least likely to travel. But where would that be? This dude is fucking Palpatine, right? That is a thing, right? I'm not going crazy here. He is totally Emperor Palpatine. Your Holiness, it sounds like you're quite skilled at burying things. Haha, I bet you are. Tiger. I have cast many a magic wall in my time. I'm just calling on my past experience. Total Palpatine! You must take extreme caution if you happen to come across the mediums. They must be disengaged in the correct order, and my instincts tell me that a trap may be set. Once again, the Paps has impressed us all with his extensive knowledge on the situation at hand. Dude is evil! He is evil! Every villain is Lemons. Evil! For realsies. Yes, well, Nara is one of Sandoria's finest adventurers. I am certain that she will locate the mediums and succeed in destroying them. May the goddess bless you with her grace on your journey. Oh yeah. I am all about this life. With the Roshan folk running about, you'll be forced to postpone the rites of succession. We would not want another scene like the up-and-coming... We would not want another scene like at the coming-of-age hit. Oh my god, at the coming-of-age ceremony. We have our father's health to think about. However, if what he says is true, and he is truly the heir to the Marquisate? Then that means we share the same blood. That is correct, my brother. Oh snap. Lady, you know quite well you're not allowed to interfere with these meetings. Have you already forgotten? I've completed my coming-of-age ceremony. I have the right to attend. Bitch! She is correct. Huh. I apologize, Clady. Well, as long as you were present, let us hear your opinion on the situation at hand. Rayush has just stated, Roshan folk is our uncle, our mother's younger brother. That is, if you believe the scoundrel. And that is the exact reason why it is necessary to sit down and discuss with him the matters before us. His outburst at my coming-of-age ceremony has enlightened me into a piece of Sandoria's terrible past. Watch what you say, Clady. Not all of us here are of royal family. Wait, what? Not all of us here are of the royal family. Is that like a shot to her? Is she like a half-breed or something? I have nothing to hide, brother. During the Great War, the Sandorian army led the beastmen hordes to Tavnazia. Sandoria used the Marquisate as a decoy. However, that decision was an important turning point in the war. The gallant battle waged by the cities of Tavnazia dealt a forceful blow to the beastmen forces and gave us enough time to prepare our armies. So in other words, they sacrificed Tavnazia to save their own hides. Yes, a turning point that meant the loss of thousands of innocent lives and the end of a proud nation. Tavnazia was destroyed when the beastmen's secret weapon malfunctioned. Nothing, not even the beastmen themselves, were left after the calamity. Then why do you not sit down with Roshan folk and tell him this? Why must you capture him without being sure of his motives? Am I to believe that this is how the royal family deals with its problems? Can you not remember what transpired at your coming-of-age ceremony? Roshan folk did not seem as if he wanted to sit down and chat over a cup of tea. There must have been some reason he could not tell us at the time. And that is why we must first capture him. Only then we'll be able to clear up that which troubles our two sides. Alright. But I ask that you promise me one thing. Do not hurt Roshan folk when you capture him. Capture him? Capture him. I will heed your wish. Or if he lays a hand on any of my knights, I will be forced to take action. Yes, brother, that is all I have to say. Search out and destroy these mediums that the Paps mentioned earlier. Only by doing so will the kingdom be safe from the treachery behind this fiendish plan. Oh god. Ryan, I think it is time for us to call on the services of the Cadavres del Cornelius. Cadavre de Cornelia. Cadavres de Cornelius? What? Peuge, are you mad? Think, my brother. If we allow Roshenfolk to run about as he pleases, the consequences would be irreparable. If Naranai is able to destroy the elemental barrier, we can be sure that Roshenfolk will be near. If we make the first move, we may be able to capture him. Then do as you wish. What? They're doing some shady shit. I ask the same of you that I did to my brothers. If you find Roshenfolk, please do not harm him. He is trying to tell us something, I know it. If this is how it is to be, then I must take things into my own hands. But we got some Game of Thrones shit going up in this piece. New challenge! Kill lizards! In other news, kill 10 squirrels. Okay, so what the hell am I doing? Alrighty, so the wonderful world of Wikipedia. For the first two key items, it's set to bring a sneak invisible itself. However, touching the calling you to lose aggro is in Valley of Sorrows in Cape Terrigan. Take the north entrance. Once there, you sneak. So I gotta go to Valley of Sorrows, then Zarkabard, and then Battalion Downs. Boop. Alright, so. You what, mate? I like you. You what, mate? Alright, so. Current region, Northern Zandoria. Exit. And we're gonna be doing some teleportation majiggery doos. I'm not sure if you guys have seen this, but I'm also currently wearing the Axe of Trials because at some point I actually took a quest for some sort of like weapon skill quest or something. I don't know. I was actually trying to get what's-his-face Iron Eater to become one of my trusts, and I got this quest first. And since I got it, I'm like, sure, why not? Apparently I have to do like, I have to generate quote-unquote 300 points with this thing. Which means that I basically have to do 300 weapon skills. Or if I close a chain of 2 weapon skills, or if I close a weapon skill, it counts as 2 points. If I close like a 3-pack, it's 3 points. If I close anything more than that, it's like 5 points or something like that. Or if you open a weapon skill, it's 1 point. So guess what? I'm doing 300 weapon skills because I'm not trusting my NPCs to start weapon skills. Teleportation assistance. Now, they even freaking said which ones I had to go to. No. Bullbrow? Cape Terrigan. Boom shakalaka. Hey, and it's free, too. Baller. So in Cape Terrigan, take north entrance at J8 to travel to the Valley of Sorrows. Excuse me, Mr. Map, sir? Mr. Map Master? Also, I don't know why I start so many sentences with also, but I do actually have, oh, there we go. That auto-run bastard. I am level 95 now. I took some time. I actually was streaming via twitch.tv/silverknight16. Not that I'm trying to pit my stuff. But I was streaming for a little while, doing some level-y goodness, and I got to level 95 pretty quickly. It was only like an hour and a half. It really didn't take that long at all. I was going to actually spend some time to get my limit points, merit points, whatever the frig they're called up. The only problem is with the... you're freaking like... Yeah, boy. Ah, you're friends. We're friends. We're friends. Let's play. Let's play. Come on, come on, come on. Let's play. No? It's like riding the little it's like riding a merry-go-round. Anyway. Oh, they're having a good old time, aren't they? I was going to get all, like, my merit points, get everything together so I could just start my level 95 quest and all that good stuff. Problem is, I kinda... Well, maybe not I kinda. Nature kinda decided to, like, F that noise. So, unfortunately, that meant that, the power basically went out. And it kind of flickered on and off all night, so I was just like, you know what, I'll just wait. And that was kind of the last time I played until I had a chance to sit down now. It's been, like I've said, it's been a hell of a week with just me having to work a lot of long hours and finding out somebody was in the hospital, and they're fine now, by the way. It's all cool. It's K. It's K. But it's just been a long effing week. And it's nice to be able to just kind of sit down and chill with all y'all and play some FFXI'ed. And basically be a dumbass about things, because hey, Mr. Manticore, I remember you guys. I was running around and you were the guys that murdered me. Hi. How's it going? How's it been? Been doing good? Been doing okay? Having a good old grand time and all that good stuff? Yeah, maybe, sorta. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I have my... Keep that auto run going there, son. I don't have the compressor turned on. My bad. My B. Oh, I just turned off stuffs. See, I've also been playing some World of Warcraft again, because, I mean, you know, what the hell else am I going to spend with 136,000 WoW gold except to just putz around with it for a while? So I've gotten used to the whole, like, controller scheme that I have via X-Patter, in which the back button, or whatever the two, like, overlapping trapezoid box thing button is, I mean, you know, back in my day, we called that the select button. I use that to actually, like, recenter my mouse. So that way, if it does that, the usual sort of, like... What the hell am I? Oh, hold up a sec. You're wonderful music, but you gotta, like, slow your roll down, Pippin. Okay. Pandoria mission line. Fantastic. But, that way when using X-Patter, if it kind of, if the mouse cursor kind of wanders and does some weird-ass stuff. Hi! How's it going? No, 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 no. I do not want to fight you because you kick my ass. But that way, anyway, in terms of World of Warcraft, I can use that to kind of like recenter my mouse cursor, so that way I can still turn and do my good stuff without randomly clicking things and making the things dead. The things, operatively being me, of course. It's actually surprisingly viable. Most people think it's complete shit, but it's surprisingly usable. I mean, you're not going to be doing any world first progression, and raid healing might be a little bit of an issue, unless you use like grid click or something like that. I'm not really sure if there are keybinds to actually select like multiple raid units. If that were the case, that would be like, that would be interesting. I would kind of have to look it up. But I would almost be interested in seeing that to see how well that would work. There's also, like, some add-on that's been released in the last expansion or so, in which that actually allows... It's an add-on that actually allows you... Basically the same function as X-Patter, that, provided you have X-Patter or something to that effect, you can actually play WoW with a controller. And yes, there are people like, oh my god, game's so dumbed down, you can play with a controller. Like, you can play fucking vanilla WoW with a controller, too. Like, you can play a surprisingly large amount of games with a controller without it. Did I just fuck myself over? I'm a dumbass. I literally just walked over the edge and didn't pay a damn bit of attention to what I was doing. Sup? What's up, Periton? How you doing today? Because the thing I need is, like, right back there, and I was not even paying any attention to where I was going. Farfignugan. Sigh. Oh well, I mean, I have a survival guide. It's not like I can't just, like, port back. But anyway, that's my little expose on, like... Expose? That's not the right word. That's my little explanation. There you go. I can words on, you know, how you can play a surprisingly large number of keyboard-specific video games with... Oh, don't even start with me, Velociman. You have no idea who you're effing with, good sir. Which is to say, you have no idea the army of alts and the army of NPCs that you're messing with. I got Shantoto 2 up in this noise. You ain't surviving long, my friend. As I stand back and just casually wait for the death to occur. What's up? Boom shakalaka. So there. Well, if that's the case, let me just mount up and be done with it. So I'm guessing I have to run out to Cape Terrigan and then run back to Cape Terrigan. Spew. I mean, at least I have the survival guide for it. I didn't realize, like, Valley of Sorrows is, like, the smallest zone ever. Why is this a zone that exists? Why not just make this why not just make this part of Cape Terrigan or something? That's, like, the weirdest shit of all time. But yes, there are surprising, like, things like XPad. It's surprisingly easy to make keyboard-specific games usable with a mouse, or with a controller. And I think, as I've mentioned, I don't know if in my Final Fantasy series or not, but I do that in part because using a keyboard hurts my hand now. I legitimately can't really play for any long period of time, or even just any, like, period of time at all. Like, if it's any more than, you know, 20 minutes on just, like, a straight-up just keyboard, even, like, a gaming keyboard or something like that, it just hurts. My hand starts to go numb. I'm assuming it's probably carpal tunnel or some sort of, like, repetitive stress injury, because my hand gets all, like, tingly weird and shit. I have something like a Razor Tartarus, something like that, something that's ergonomic, and I can play for longer stretches of time with that, but still, that's probably, like, a couple of hours at most before it starts to go all tingle weird and stuff. I like your YouTube friends. If you need any help with anything. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you, Ozian. I'm really amazed that there are people in the world who actually, like, watch me do these things, because even I don't really watch me. Let me up, let me up. Oh, my kingdom for a fucking jump command. You're gonna make me run all the way around the zone, you bastard. You are gonna make me run all the way around the zone. Ah, friends! Friends! Let's be friends! No? Okay, that's fine. Your brother tried to kill me. It's cool. He's dead now. Also, what is my helmet? I'm assuming that's sort of, like, something traditional Japanese type dealio. But it seriously looks like I have rabbit ears. And don't get me wrong, there are plenty of... we have learned from Final Fantasy XI that rabbits are extremely dangerous creatures that will F your day up. Having said that, I should have just... Why did I not just... Actually, it's actually faster to just run. I should have just gone to the, survival guide McJig and just poured it over to where I needed to go, but thinking is hard, and I don't like it. That is the cutest face I've ever seen. It's like a little happy kitty smiley face thing. That's like the little uppy point thing. Capital Y. And then another uppy point thing. Alright, that's kind of weird. I like it. I can dig it. Also, don't run off the freaking screen again, dongle horn. Was I talking about anything remotely legitimate for like the last 10 minutes? I genuinely don't remember. I've been kind of going off on tangents again. I'm not doing this on a lot of sleep here, and I just got back from like a 10-ish? Yeah, about 10 hour, about like a 10 and some change hour day. Plus sitting in traffic for like 40 minutes. Because that's always fun when it's like 100 degrees out in your car. You're basically like, you are the cookie in the oven in the car, you know what I mean? That's always a fun. Even with air conditioning, I'm just like, it's too hot. It is so entirely too hot. I don't like it. I mean, that's what I get for, like, moving to Texas, but, you know, I understand I'm, you know, the author of my own story. I'm the master of my own fate, and basically I'm a dumbass. But, fucking hot. I mean, yes, oh, that's hot. Well, Death Valley, it's 120 degrees. Fuck you, it's hot. And I totally just crimped that off of Northern and I don't even care, because fuck you, it's hot. So I might be a little bit delirious. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. enough that hopefully hilarity will probably ensue, because I'm guaranteed gonna miss something I'm gonna need, and then I'm gonna get back there and I'm gonna be like, why did it work? I don't understand. Why can't I find this? The game is bugged. The game can't. It's gotta be the game's fault. It can't be my fault. It can't be Pepcac. Pepcac, more like it. Where are you? Where you at? Where you at? Yeah. Dismount this biatch. A-team, assemble, please. I wish I actually could remember the theme to the A-team. I never watched the A-team that much. We were more kind of like a MacGyver family. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Or maybe that's just my family. That might be more accurate. I don't really know. I also really need to grab, like, OG Shantoto. Even though Shantoto 2 was OP as fuck. The completionist in me wants to get Shantoto. Cutscene Reno. It's dirt. Shiny dirt. Figure of Titan. Okay. Now where to? He's in Zarkbard. So I don't really need to fight anything? Really? I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's silly pants, but, you know, whatever. Oh, what do you want to bet Valley of Sorrows was like the level 70 to 75 grind area? Maybe? Maybe this was like level 65 to 70, because everything here is like... It's just the Manticores, man. The Manticores are like level 72, and they're scary. Because I'm pretty sure they were the ones that murdered me the last time I was trying to run through here. Oh, let's do this old school. Oh, hey, look, it's like 8 of you. Oh, I'm dead. It went something to that effect. Yes, yes, yes. Can't use shit while mounted, sir. Yes, yes, I get it. F yourself. Get out of the main menu screen. Thank you. Zarkabard. Zarkabard. Something, something. Zarkabard. It's the weird... Valdolania. Zarkbard. Up, up, and away! Upper level among the trees. As you go up the slope. I could not tell you what the hell that means. But it sounds nifty. Wow, wow, wow. What? Never I. Now that I have passed from the mortal realm, I have only you to turn to. Time left to me is short. 30 years ago, I came into contact with the insidious power of this land, and rose from the grave. However, at the same time, the world laid claim to a part of my soul. I have been released from the hate that consumed me, but the half of my soul that was taken captive all those years ago is calling to me. It has become a towering darkness, a raging hatred spawned from the depths of my being. The case of the Mondays? Very soon I will be drawn into that soul. I no longer have the strength to resist. The soul that was divided will become whole once more, and that rage will take on physical form. So in other words, the Shadow Lord's coming back. A new Shadow Lord will be born. Surely you have sensed the growing evil. Beastmen armies that are imprisoned here are massing for battle. They plan to return to their world of origin. Or to the world of their origin, the realm that exists beneath the light of hope. I words. My link to you will soon be severed, so listen carefully. 30 years ago, an expeditionary squad formed from the elite soldiers of each nation was sent to investigate the Northlands. You must have seen their memories when you first laid your hand upon the chunks of magicite. Seek out the markings that the expedition members left behind. They will aid you in gaining entrance to this world. You must defeat the Shadow Lord before our unification is complete. My hopes go with you. So in other words, he knows that he done fucked up, but he can't stop it himself. Sup? Welcome to Zarkbard. Cheaty screeny dude. Royal coral. Wow. So apparently, fun fact, the dude that actually voiced the Murloc, it was supposed to be a placeholder sound. The dude voiced it by gargling yogurt. I'm a baby Murloc. H7. H7. Where is H7? Da Farfignugan. Oh, so it's like right by teleport Vizini or Vanini, whatever the frick it is, Vazel. Awesome Pfeffer Incorporated. What's up, Tamo? How you doing? Good? Great. Ooh, someone's got that sneak going on. So I'm guessing I go up here and then slopey goodness. H7? Mr. Tree Man. Mr. Demon Dudes. How you doing? How's it going? Good? Great. There you are. One thing I do like about this game, the target function, or like the lock-on target function thing, so that way I'm not completely lost. Mainly because I suck. I can't help it. That is in fact snow. Do not eat it if it appears yellow. Figure of Garuda. Located, and the key item 3 is located in Battaglia Downs, and I have to, god damn it. I have to go through LDM Necropolis? Oh. Oop. Hang on a sec. I dropped some, so I'm trying to fix the things with the stuff, and god damn freaking technology. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Don't look at me like that. Warp ring foes! Final Fantasy 2017, where warping back to Sandoria is actually faster. Or is it really Garden? I don't remember where the hell I have my Medoodle set to now. It's for Loot Gardens. Spawn, please. Thank you. Survival guide. Why am I even doing this? I don't even think... What am I doing? I'm a dumbass. It's actually literally faster to just run out of Juno than it is for me to try and teleport to Schlemazel, Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated. Port Juno is Sarah Magoo. Is it Upper Juno? I mean, I'm not getting a fee for teleporting, so I guess I can find out pretty easily. Having said that... So, a random aside, would you guys... I'm sorry if you heard the... Because I'm taking a sip of drinky poo. As mentioned, I've had a fairly long day, and I would like some, you know, liquid nourishment. And no, that doesn't mean I'm drinking liquor. I actually can't stand the taste of alcohol. I can't convince my brain it's not Robitussin. Okay, so I go to Battaglia Downs, go into LDM Necropolis because fuck everything that is good and decent about the world. So I go to the one that's in like J11 because that's, I guess, the one I'm supposed to go to? Is that correct? Okay, J11. Oh. Yeah, okay, I know where this is now. J10. Okay, I know where I'm going now. Alright. I remember now, I think. Maybe. I'm singing off key, and I do not really care. I know you guys do, though. Thank you, though. They're sentences and words and stuff and structures. It's hard, man. Words are hard. I have all the respect in the world for people who actually learn English as like a second, third, fourth, etc., language, because you guys have way more patience than I do. English is my first language. I don't have another language to fall back on other than Aaronisms, which you guys have already heard parts of because it's basically when I make up words and call things thingy doodles and what's the stuffins and all that good stuff. You know, but to willingly try, well, maybe not willingly in all cases, but to learn it to be fluent enough to actually communicate in this language, you have my sincerest, and I mean, I'm legitimately, you have my respect because English is fucking dumb. It makes 0.0 sense. Okay, so where am I going? Fuck. So I guess I dropped down. Oh, God damn it. Hang on. Okay, Final Fantasy XI, Atlas, LDM Necropolis, because I am not... And this is kind of laziness, but not really, because I'm not going through the change map functionality to find a damn map that actually makes sense. I'll get down. LDM Necropolis. Italia Downs. I need to go to the one that says exit 6. Exit 6. Fuck's exits. That's 7, that's 5, that's 8, that's 4. 6. E, N, or F. Okay, so I see where I'm going. I have to drop... Okay, I see where I'm going. I have to drop down D and make sure that I'm far enough to the right when I drop that I actually drop down the right portion. Because the thing is, on that drop down there, you can either drop onto the top of the cliff or the bottom of the cliff. If you drop onto the bottom of the cliff, you have access to a completely different portion of the map than the top of the cliff. Because there's no way you could possibly know that until you do it the hard way, like I did. Because even with this nice little handy-dandy improved map that lets me know what the hell everything is, I still don't know all any of this says, man. Are you kidding me? I mean, I played the game and I'm still just like, what? Do what? Huh? Things and whatnots? I don't know. I mean, but to be fair, I also need to use a GPS for pretty much everything. I couldn't tell you where the hell I'm going half the time. I mean, I'm not as bad of a GPS, you know, your average GPS, well, not average, as a GPS driver to the point where it's like, if it tells me to turn left, I immediately turn left, even if it's going down like a one-way highway, you know, like a one-way highway or something to that effect. I'm a bit smarter than that, I hope. God, I hope. But at the same time, like, shit, I couldn't tell you where I'm going half the time. I mean, I've actually managed to get lost going home because I'm like, wait, I turned right, right? Yeah, I totally turned right. No. You turned right getting in here, which means you have to turn left to get out, you dongle horn. And somehow, brain parts deny me. So, I want to go home with the buffalo roam. And down we go. Did I fall down the right cave? I totally fell down the right cave, motherfucker. Hi, Mr. Level 90-something Hellbound Warrior. How are you doing today? I'm so glad that, you know, upon your death, you lost all semblance of ear things, because you totally would have ripped me a fucking new one. How's it going? So remember when I mentioned ages ago that they added a bunch of like 90s and 99s to older level areas because, you know, that's a sensible thing to do? Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Hi. This is stupid. What am I doing? Continues to be stupid. Prism powder, 1. Silent oil, 1. Just don't make me waste the damn oils. These things cost money, damn it. What's up? Okay. So I need to go to exit 6. Because that leads me to the little cave McJig. which is that little island in the middle of nowhere, which is cute. I can appreciate the fact that there are parts of the game that are kind of like inaccessible, that you have to go through these weird kind of, you know, winding maps to find these little secret areas sort of deal, you know what I mean? But then again, there's also the part of me that's just like, can I just breed a gold chocobo that lets me run over the water? That would be pretty baller. That would be like the coolest thing ever. What's up? Hello, Mr. Necros Hound. How you doing today? This actually wouldn't be a bad place to level like 85 to 90, because these are all reliably like 90 to 91. Now, I say it wouldn't be a bad place to level, provided I can keep a hold of my aggro and all that good stuff, because if I go too deep into the rabbit hole here and I find up myself at less than 75% health, I could find myself dead real freaking quick. And I don't want that, because I like living. Because, contrary to popular belief, I am not a member of the Undead Legions of the Horde. No, Undead Legions? Did I say that? No, I don't think I said anything right. Screw it, let's go. So that cutscene was really weird. Is all of this supposed to be like a prelude to the fact that I have to fight the Shadow Lord again as the rank 10 mission? Because they're all like, oh, we're focusing on this stuff. Oh my god, Shadow Lord's back now! Sort of deal. Is Roshenfog bringing back the Shadow Lord? Because that would be a bit self-destructive and self-defeating, if I do say so myself. What the hell is that? No, I've done this before. I made that mistake before where I'm like, hey, it says he's level 50. I'm going to murder the shit out of him because I'm level 80. Oh, I'm sorry. Did he just hit me for like 400 damage? No, we're not doing it this time. But he's a giant tree thing, and he's a notorious monster, so therefore he must die. That's just how these things work, you see. Look at that cold, expressionless face. What's up? Hi. How's it going? Hi, giant tree man. Oh, you are fucking dead, son. See, I totally could have taken you without my trust. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Unintentional panty shot. Engraved key. What is an engraved key? This brass key is engraved with the Sandorian royal family's insignia. What? It spawns. So I gotta find question mark McGee, but... Hey, isn't that a stone monument I need for that Xylart quest? Hey, come here. I need to talk to you real quick. A message engraved in the stone. I have come to a place with countless mounds of earth. According to legend, it was here that our ancestors, created by the goddess, first descended to Vanadil. Since time immemorial, elderly elven here have come to await their final rest. Many pilgrims of other races, too, have ended their journeys here, wishing to be close to the nurturer. Of course, faith and discipline are virtues, but life is to be enjoyed, and the lives of others respected. Faith can wait until these two things are accomplished. I told this to a Gulka friend, and he bellowed a hearty laugh. Yet I could see his point. Only those who live a short while have no time for such thoughts. To think of these things and wonder is the duty of the living. Wow, that's like some deep shit. I mean, it's sort of like, you know, life is short, so, you know, life is for living. Well, you know, you're not going to be living for long, so why not, you know, live by your principles? Yo, where you at? Down here? Cool. What's up? She level 9 my ass. I don't believe so, good game. I somehow find this to be, you know, a slight disingenuity. Is that a word? I mean, disingenuous is a word, right? So, slightly disingenuous, maybe? Disingenuity? Whatever, it's a fucking lie, okay? That's all there is to it. So, Superna fledgling. Superna? Suparna? Super duper califragilisticexpialidocious fledgling? So, how's it going? Hi, Mr. Fledgling, sir. Good? Great. Fantastic. I'm being far more blasé about this than I have any right to be, because, again, doing this quest would have been hours upon hours of trekking and hours upon hours of just all of the things ever. And assuming you even survive, because chances are your ass could have, like, ended up dead super quick. Because these things were no joke. The fledgling is tankier than the damn other thing. What the frick, man? So, Shantoga's going to one-shot this man. Yep, there he goes. Bye. What's up? Check the thingy again for a cutscene, because I totally would have just ran. I should learn this at some point, to just click the things always. Yeah, okay, good. I applaud you on your gallant defeat of the beasts. I seem to have underestimated your strength. I did not want to do this. What? Sup? You saw with your own eyes the orc's secret weapon in the gut grotto. Those beasts were to get their hands on Lightbringer. They combined the two to create a weapon more powerful than the one that destroyed my homeland. The elemental barrier I set was to prevent Lightbringer from falling into the hands of the orcs. If you could not even realize that, then you would know better than those quarreling princes. Hey, it's the random adventurer chick! Sheathe your sword. Why must more blood be shed? I remember you. In the mountains! The Roshan folk, you've been trying to tell something to the Dorgile family. What is it? Oh my god, is that Karila? Holy shit, that's Karila, isn't it? She's been like she's been moonlighting as an adventurer, isn't she? That is none of your concern. Better go and check on the other mediums. Leave these two to me. Using force to make a point will only result in more force. If you wish, I can act as a mediator between you and the royal family. Oh yeah, that's totally the chick. This is not an issue that can be resolved over Sandorian tea and crumpets. As long as Lightbringer is in their hands. Why is Lightbringer so important to you? What are you planning to do with it? The fall of Dorgile and the rise of Tavnaziad. Wait. What are you planning to do with it? The fall of Dorgile and the rise of Tavnaziad, if I am not mistaken. Tail point. Who the fuck are all of these people? Also, that dude's name is Gringy. That's amazing. Who are you? We are members of the Sindorial Cadavres de Cornelia. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Cadaver de Cornelia. A few select prisoners from the Bastono Oubliette promised their lives in exchange for their services as assassins for the kingdom. I had heard of rumors, but I never thought that organization truly existed. I am honored the Dorgile family is finally beginning to take my threats seriously. Oh, she's gonna end up fucking dead, and then there's gonna be like civil war, and then they're all idiots. Why? On whose orders have you been sent? I mean, the princess couldn't have done such a thing. We are an undercover organization, and are not at the liberty to reveal our secrets. However, we can tell you this. We have been sent here to bring back the head of that man, Roshan Fogue. No, how could he break our promise? I know not of the words of which you and the princess may have exchanged. We are here to complete our mission, and then we will be on our way. I will not allow it. If you slay this man, you will have to slay me first. They give zero shits about that, sweetheart. Very well. Very noble, Princess Clady. Yep. I don't know what you're talking about. If you wish to act foolishly, then so be it. When we return, we will simply report to the princess that a rogue adventurer attempted to hamper our plan, so she was eliminated. I cannot believe my brothers would utilize such a group of fiends. Step aside, and there will be no need to make such a report. No, I will not allow it. Do not say that we did not warn you. Many a night it has been since I've lasted its sweet, warm blood. Oh, shit. Let me go! Our proof! Only his armor remains. However, judging from the damage to it, we can be certain that our friend will not be with us much longer. You were out there a long time. Hotel Point. I want to call him Cobblepot. Yes. It is unfortunate that we do not have a body to take back to the princes, but they will have to be satisfied with this armor. Worry not, Your Highness. I have no intention of informing anyone I saw here today. However, you should learn to act with more like a princess and less like an adventurer, if you wish to live. I could not help Roshan folk. I could not stop my brothers. Roshan folk, what were you trying to tell us? What secrets does Lightbringer hold? Roshan folk! Well, he's kind of dead, so you're not really going to get a whole lot of responses. And then just Shantoto appears out of nowhere. Sup? Now I'm curious. Like, now I'm legit curious. Now I'm kind of in it to win it, so to speak. Though the whole, like, having that chick mysteriously appear would have been a better story point if she had appeared earlier than, like, the rank 8 mission. If she'd showed up at, like, rank 3, that would have been... You would have had more time to, like, you know, grow a thing with her. You know what I mean? Like a rapport. You know, just either, like, a comrade adventurer or, you know, a, what am I trying to say here? Like a competing adventurer, etc., etc. Let's go back to Sandy. And let's finish this shit up. I'm pretty sure there's still one more story to hear. For additional dialogue. I kind of want to go to Rahal and Karela, because apparently there's additional dialogue to be had here. And now I am genuinely kind of piqued. Because this is, I mean, as hilariously bad as the story can be sometimes, this is the stuff that actually gets me really interested. Like this sort of, you know, political intrigue kind of thing, where they're like, you know, maybe we should assassinate this guy. I promise I'm not going to be, you know, maybe we should assassinate him. And they're like, you know, you're right. That's a good idea. We should probably just kill him and call it good. Like, you're kind of a dick. For real, for real. Roshanfolk was slain? If it was not one of the royal knights, then... No, it is not possible. Oh, snapperdoodle. This is gonna end sort of like freaking Final Fantasy Tactics, isn't it? Where they're all basically dead. And the one person who set it all up is like, you know, rolling it all. This is a great fucking story, by the way. You're an adventure in good standing, are you not? I have a request for you if you have the time. There's a spring atop Horlaeus Peak. It's the sweetest water flows. I want you to bring me some. I could have one of my knights bring it, but I'd like to keep this an outside job. Why? I have my reasons. Tell me where you do it. I guess. I don't think this has anything to do with my other story, but... Draw such water from the spring atop Horlaeus Peak. So, story times? Listen, what do you bring with the water from da-da-da? Okay, so yeah, you don't know shit about what's going on. Got it. You need your, like, sparkling water. That's cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, sparkling water does have a really unique flavor, which is funny because it's water and it shouldn't. Minerals and all that. You know what is also a mineral? Meth. I think. At least that's what, what the hell is that show? Oh my god, brain. Breaking Bad says. Ah, I've already read through Cobblepot's report. The wreck of Roshanfolk's body has not turned up troubles me. However, I must commend you on your efforts in disabling the elemental barrier. As for the remaining details of what happened, How do you reply? Understood. Remaining details. I'm gonna play dumb. I'm good at that. Excellent. You understand well the sensitive matters of the kingdom. The existence of the cadaver des Cornelia must remain a national secret. If news of this organization were to spread to the ears of the other nations, the consequences would be grave. Or, excuse me, grave, not crave. With our father as ill as he is. Our father is feeling much better now. He should be returning to his proper position on the throne shortly. The rights of succession are upon us. When the time comes, we will be once again calling upon your services. You are dismissed. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Some fucked up shit. Age, what has become of our younger sister? She shut herself up in our mother's garden. Must realize that what we're doing is for the good of the kingdom. Tryon. What is it that troubles you, Payush? They're all of a sudden super fucking buddy-buddy. What if neither of us are worthy enough to draw forth Lightbringer? Your petty worries and niggling prudence amuse me, brother. You're not. There are none more worthy than we. I guess wrong, bitch! Because it's definitely going to be Clady, because she was just sort of like, nope, this is fucked up. And she's going to be like, guess what? Off with your heads. Because apparently she was out adventuring before she was even, like, you know, quote-unquote of age. So, she's clearly a fighter. Who goes there? Oh, hi, Mr. Orc Man. Sup? An orc? What would an orc be here? Hello, is anyone around? Cobblepot. Cadaver der Cornelius? I'm just gonna call them cadavers. Fuck it. So the orcs have made it this far. Not surprising with the magical wall being destroyed. Forces us to change our plans. Oh, this dude's a fucking double agent, isn't he? This guy's actually working with Roshan folk. That's why he's like, oh no, our proof. Why, you dirty scoundrel. Leave this place at once. You have no right being here. I apologize, Your Highness. However, I ask a moment of your time to talk. You wish to talk with me? Who are you? That's fucking Roshan folk! That's Roshan folk, I think. I don't know how he can be in two places at once, but that is some super, like, oh, damn, I gotta finish this next episode. I was gonna do something, like, different, but now I'm, like, super in it, guys. You don't understand. This is actually, like, story I care about. Yay! Yay! So anyway, if you like what you saw, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. And, dude, this is actually kind of fucking cool. I'm digging it. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye. I have way too much caffeine today, man. Oh, no caffeine for Aaron. Ever.